In the heart of the great forest of Igbo Owl, there was an animal kingdom ruled by the mighty Lion King. Every animal lived under his protection, but one creature caused fear everywhere, a huge black cat named Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw was fat, silent, and proud. Every day, he hunted rats for fun, not even because he was hungry. The rats lived in fear beneath old tree roots and broken rocks. Mothers warned their children never to wander alone. Among the rats was a young brown rat named Timo. Unlike the others, Timo was curious and brave. He hated seeing his people live in fear. One rainy evening, after Shadow Claw attacked the rat village again, Timo stood before the frightened rat. "We cannot keep running forever," he said. "Even the biggest hunter can be defeated with wisdom." The older rats laughed at him. "How can tiny rats defeat Shadow Claw?" one asked. But Timo did not give up. That night, he secretly traveled across the kingdom to seek help from other animals. First, he visited the white tortoise, Baba Koro, who lived beside the river. Baba Koro listened carefully and said, "Strength is not always power. A hunter loses when pride blinds him." The tortoise advised Timo to study Shadow Claw's habits carefully. For 7 days and 7 nights, Timo watched the cat from hidden places. He discovered three important things. Shadow Claw loved fish more than anything. He always hunted alone because he trusted nobody. He became careless whenever he was praised. Timo smiled. A plan was forming in his mind. The next morning, Timo gathered the rats. "We cannot fight him with claws," he explained. "We will defeat him with his own pride." Some rats were still afraid, but many decided to trust him. The rats began spreading rumors throughout the kingdom that Shadow Claw was the greatest hunter in all the land. Soon, even monkeys and parrots were singing his praises. Shadow Claw became proud and arrogant. One day, Timo approached the cat carefully. "Great Shadow Claw," Timo said with fake admiration, "the Lion King wishes to honor you as the greatest hunter. A feast has been prepared near the old bridge." Shadow Claw's eyes glowed with pride. "A feast for me?" he purred. "Yes," said Timo. "Fresh fish from the river, but beneath the old wooden bridge." The rats had secretly chewed through the ropes holding it together. When Shadow Claw stepped onto the bridge, the rats shouted from every corner, "All hail the greatest hunter!" The cat lifted his head proudly and walked even more confidently. Crack! The bridge collapsed instantly. Shadow Claw fell straight into the muddy river below. Fish scattered everywhere as the current carried him far from the kingdom. The animals burst into laughter and cheers. The Lion King himself heard about Timo's bravery and called him to the royal rock. "You proved that wisdom can defeat fear," said the Lion King. "From today, the rats shall live safely in this kingdom." The rats celebrated all night with dancing and singing beneath the moonlight. As for Shadow Claw, he survived but never returned to terrorize the rats again. He learned that pride without wisdom can lead even the strongest hunter into defeat. And from that day onward, Timo became known across the animal kingdom as the small rat with the big mind.